Okay, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to present my presentation in international seminar. This is one of my practice before my final presentation due to tomorrow afternoon. So let me start the presentation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to the committee and the participants of ComNetSat 2021. I say thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me. On this occasion, I will present our research with my student and my relative and my partner in Institut Teknologi Telkom Purwokerto, with the title is Prototype Smart Download by using wireless network based on Arduino Uno. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Holidia Maskuro. I'm a lecturer in Institut Teknologi Telkom Purwokerto, and let me get started the presentation. The first is about outline of the slide. First is background, second is literature review, third research method, fourth testing scenario, 5 result and analyze, and 6 the end is conclusion. Okay, we go to background. First of the background is most of the activity that carried out all the day are done outside the home. This situation happens in every major city or a big city. Therefore, it's certain that the occupants must leave many empty houses for working hours, even more. So far, the holiday season like Idul Fitri, Christmas, and New Year. This the situation of the empty house become easy target for the thieves, especially those place or those building like those house or those apartment without security system that installing there. And the second is about we often see incident of home and office robbery entering through the door and the window as a part of the house or the that so that they installing iron bars. At the same time, it is a little tricky for the doorway because the width of the door is too large, and it is the primary access for people to enter and exit. Then from the background, we have proposed work. We propose a prototype design that make it easy for user to keep the room safe from strangers and save electricity integrated with internet connection. Users can monitor by using the Telegram application. The prototype use a fingerprint sensor, Arduino Uno, LCD, BIR sensor, solenoid door lock, relay, and ESP8266 Wi-Fi model. On the second, we come to literature review or basic theory. The first literature is discuss about integrating motion sensor based on legend system and fingerprint sensor for access control in a room, so that not just anyone can access the room, and the lighting will turn on automatically when people with the access enter the room. And the second literature describe a simple home security system implemented using finger biometrics technology. The system is known as biometric fingerprint for home security. And the third research explained that a method is needed to avoid criminal acts, robbery at home and office, and automatic door guards using fingerprints. One of the efforts to improve residential security is using a fingerprint sensor as access to open the door. The next is about the software that we use. First picture is fingerprint FPM 10A, and the second is Arduino Uno. The third is liquid crystal display or LCD, and the next is PAR motion sensor HCSR 501, and the next is solenoid door lock, and next is relay, and the last is ESP8266 Wi-Fi model. And the software we use to calculate quality of service using delay, packet loss, and throughput. Research method. The first diagram explain about research process. Start from prepare tools and materials, and the second is system planning, and the third about application of the system, and the fourth about determine the feasibility of the system based on the result of the trial, and the last is analysis of the system design. And the next is they explain about modeling system. The main tools is Arduino Uno, and you can see there is the image or of the picture of the door that installed by prototype of the smart door lock. That's install prototype of smart door lock. The component we can see here, Arduino Uno has several output and input. Let we see about the first input is a PIR sensor or motion detector. The information will be sent to Arduino Uno. Then the first or the main input is the power or the electricity, and next is about the output. It's relay that control solenoid door and bulb to like on the room, the place close to the door. And the second output is LCD to shows the information that open the door or close the door. And the input and the next input is fingerprint information. We put a fingerprint in the door in the door, and the information will be sent to Arduino Uno. And the communication that we send to the Telegram application by internet, we use Node MCU 6288 as the output. Okay, next is explain about testing scenario. Divide into two scenario. The first scenario is testing the prototype of smart home. This is equally hardware parts to testing hardware. And the second is testing the quality service of the transmit and receive the information. by using the internet. And the next is about result and analysis. This section will explain the result obtained from the system that has been designed. Picture in the left part is shows the prototype design. Above is explained that and this test is carried out to determine the tool's reliability design both from the software and hardware side. Figure you can see figure 10 and 11 are hardware design divided into two parts. The top of the smart home prototype display in the figure 10 and the front of the smart prototype display. You can see in the figure 10. And in the hardware section, several parts are shown in the figure 11, consisting of the Wi-Fi, not MCU, X2 success module. The function is a media interface for connecting to Telegram. Fingerprint function, you can see this fingerprint function as a user's fingerprint identification. Then the LCD will display the word open the door. Then the relay will flow an electric current to the solenoid door lock, and the door will open, and the PIR sensor will detect object that pass through it and make the light turn on. Next is about system testing result. The section discusses the testing result based on the planning of the system, where tests are made to find out the system work and determine whether the device is under the planning. Before experimenting on the device, the fingerprint has been determined on the fingerprint sensor, as shown in the table. The information will send to Telegram. This application monitors anyone who enters the host remotely using the internet network. We can see two examples of the to access the door by using their fingerprint. First, Gatot using right thumb as a fingerprint, and the condition is allow because we install it in the fingerprint database, already installed in the name of Gatot using right thumb. And the second is Friska using right forefinger. The access is denied because we don't have information about her fingerprint, and this information will send through the internet. Yeah, as you can see in the picture, how they access. In the first trial for Gatot, this is shown that pintu terbuka or the main open door, and the second access for Friska, it said pintu terkunci or door lock, and the information give an alert by using a Telegram apps that the stranger trying to open the door. And the next is about the first one, we testing about the hardware condition of the prototype, and the second is we testing about the quality of service. In this section, describe about the send and receive or transmit and receive information from the prototype that sent to the Telegram. Outside the Telegram, by we testing by different by several distance. As you can see, there is some numbers of delay, packet loss, throughput. And first we let's see about the delay. The delay is testing using several distance from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we can see from the information, the delay very high in the distance 10 meter. We can see that the delay number is over from 0.25 second. And the second about packet loss information is explain about the number that packet may lose if through the transmission process. And from this our testing, we can see that nothing or 0% of packet loss, or all the information has been sent to the receiver. And then last is about the throughput, and we can see also from the several distance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we can see also the throughput is very higher when the distance is 10 meter. We can see then the value is over than 2 bit per second. And we go to conclusion. Based on the discussion regarding the design of the smart home prototype using the Telegram application, several conclusions can be obtained as follows. The fingerprint sensor can identify fingerprints with different position and can read finger when they are dirty. This smart home prototype can make it easier for user to control the room to minimize theft. The Arduino Uno microcontroller can communicate and control the tool to run according the program algorithm. The work system of the relay flows electric current to solenoid door lock to work by programming instruction. And the last for the suggestion for the next research. The system can also modified by adding a buzzer sensor. Using a buzzer sensor, by using a buzzer, is expect that if stranger enter the room, it will make a sound, and the people around know if the room is being entered by force. Okay. This is our reference, and I say thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.